If you're not satisfied with just catching fish, that you want to land the big one, this week's Channel 12 fishing tip is for you. Here's Terry Tuma.
There has been so many questions about how can I catch larger fish. Well, first of all, pick out lakes that offer bigger fish. There's lakes that are not going to offer big fish, and you can check with maybe a local bait shop, the DNR, some of their reporting. You can go right to their website, and that'll help with the lake maps and so forth. There's creel census and their surveys. That's another factor. And then too, when you're out on a body of water, what we need to do is get out there at the right time. Early morning, late evening, depending on the species we're fishing, depending on the time of the year. And that's going to be a big factor. Try to select lakes that have not a lot of fishing pressure. If you have a lot of fishing pressure, like I was out this morning, very early at the crack of dawn and fishing bass, and that was a big plus factor. And then too, if you're catching smaller fish, and even though maybe you're catching just tons of fish, do consider moving and looking for bigger fish. And that's also a big ingredient, looking for maybe different types of structure and so forth. And if we can do that, and there's one other, I think, very important tip, that if you will, patience and confidence. That will help you definitely catch more fish. You don't want to fish all day the same way, if you will. You have to change it up in order to catch some of those bigger fish. Be sure to tune in next week for another tip, and just keep enough fish for that frying pan.
Thanks, Terry. That's it for sports.